Today I'm going to show you how to defend in basketball. Playing defense in basketball is a will skill, meaning you must be motivated to want to play defense. I'm betting that what I'm about to share with you may motivate you a little bit more. Here it is. The harder you play on defense, the more offensive opportunities you're going to be rewarded with, not only from your coaches, your teammates. This is true no matter what level you're playing at. I'm Coach Charlie with Attack Basketball Academy. As premier basketball player development coach, I have trained thousands of players around the world on the techniques and tactics needed to be motivated defenders. So in this video today, I'm going to tell you the mentality that all tough defenders have. Next, I'm going to tell you the number one skill you must master on defense. Last, I'm going to show you 3 ways to guard any offensive player with ease. And on top of that, I have a bonus that I'll give to you, but only if you stick around to the very end. Let's get right into the mentality that all tough defenders have. And that mentality is one word. It's called disrupt. What we teach at Attack Basketball Academy is before you take one step on defense, it all starts with what you have on your mind. I need you to keep one word in your mind: disrupt. You must be disruptive intentionally. And what I mean by disrupt is what you're trying to disrupt is flow and timing and rhythm and balance and control. All the things that offense needs to be in sync with becoming high percentage scores. You need to disrupt all of that. So now their timing is off. Their rhythm is not there. It's like they have 2 left feet or 2 right feet. They always dribble out and away from you, what I call belly out. Now, when they make passes, they have poor passing angles. When they want spacing, spacing's poor as well. Then when they shoot low percentage shots. They shoot bad shots. They shoot shots they don't practice. That's the number one mentality. It starts before you even move. Before I even show you a stance, you have to be disruptive. So keep one word in mind and have that mentality of disrupt when playing defense. Before I tell you the number one skill you must master on defense, I noticed that you're not a subscriber. I develop premium basketball players and roll out 20 high-quality videos every month to help you. So click that subscribe button. Now let me tell you the number one skill you must master on defense. You must master the closeout reads. The toughest skill to master on defense is not moving your feet and keeping somebody in front of you. It's actually the closeout, the first encounter you're going to have with the offensive player. And a lot of times, it's hard because you have no idea who you're guarding, right? At the youth level, you may be in your warm-up lines watching a player that say, hey, they can shoot, they can't shoot, hey, they're left-handed. You're kind of getting your scouting report like in a just-in-time situation. At the higher levels, you have film. You can study it. So you may have a coach or assistant coaches that come to you with a report. They say this person can shoot, this person cannot, this person can do this, person can do that, right? But even then, so knowing you still have to play against it live. And you have to now play with discipline. So you must learn to master closeout reads. And if you don't know who you're guarding, then it's going to be hard to disrupt their timing and rhythm. It's going to be hard to have them shoot low percentage shots. So mastering the closeout reads is the first thing I need you to understand after you have the mentality of doing what? Being disruptive on defense. Now that you know how to have the mentality of disrupt on defense, I want you to comment below with closeout and click the thumbs up to let us know you like this video. Go ahead and drop closeout in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you 3 ways to guard any offensive player with ease. Now, there's many ways to close out on defense. But at Attack Basketball Academy, I've identified 3 clear ways to close out so you can guard any offensive player with ease, and also it's easy to remember. Because what I've identified, even with personal experience as a player, there's 3 type of players, I should say, that you're going to play against. You're going to play against a player that can really shoot the basketball. Their first attack, their first go-to move is shooting. You're going to play against a player that their first go-to move is to attack you with a live ball move. They're really good with their footwork and dribble handles. Then you're going to play a player that kind of does both. But if you take away one, they'll use the other, right? But they're not really inclined to say shoot first. They're really inclined to put the ball on the ground to create rhythm to shoot like a pull-up jump shot. Okay? Now let's go over those 3 closeout reads. First is called belly up. So in a closeout, using your proxemics, right, your proximity understanding, the first half of your run is a sprint. The second half is small foot fire feet, small steps we call it, right, so you don't overrun the player you're guarding. So I'm a sprint, foot fire feet come out. Now understanding the first line of order is the belly up. I want to get as close as I can and take away this player's go-to, which is shooting. I want them to counter. Right, I want them doing a counter, which might be put the ball on the ground or pass the basketball. So when I close out, I want to get as close to them as possible. Right, shoot, 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 shot, shot, shot. I want to say something. Hey, ball, 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 ball. Right, and when I also put my hands up, I don't put what I call field goal hands up. I put my hands up on their shot side. Right, I want to disrupt their timing and rhythm with hands up because I want them to do a counter, their next best play, which may be a pass or dribble that I'm ready to play because I know they're not really inclined to do that. They want to think shot and they want to shoot the basketball. So belly up is what you do against a shooter. Against a driver, an attacker, their go-to is put the ball on the ground, create plays with their feet and hands. You want to contain them. So when you sprint out, you stop. And your hands go out above the basketball. Now you disrupt their dribble because you're not trying to steal, because if you reach, they'll teach you a lesson. You just want to maintain them like, right, a fly contained in a jar. You just want to maintain them. They're going to move. You just want to make sure you move with them. And then when they shoot it, you want to contest it. But their go-to is to put the ball on the ground, make a play. You want to close out halfway. Okay? Then last, you're going to play against what I call a hybrid player. So the footwork is called a boxer. It's in between a belly up and then a contain. So you just more so playing like this disruptive game, and you got this player here thinking about the shot, thinking about putting the ball on the ground, right? Thinking about the shot. So you want to look at them as like slashers. You know, think about some slashers that might play in your league or play in the NBA that you might know, okay? 3 closeout reads, right? And also I put a number to it. So in the game, when I'm coaching, 1 is belly up. 2 is contained. 3 is boxer. Boxer is when you're up, bellying up, and you're backing up, right? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. She's a 1, she's a 1, she's a 2. So now our players understand how to close out. And now we have more chances of being disruptive on defense, taking away passing angles, making them shoot bad shots, and having more opportunities. Because now the will to play defense is higher because now you're playing what? More offense. We're going with that. Let's keep the momentum going with that bonus I mentioned earlier. We've covered a lot in this video, and I want to make sure I'm really helping you out. So I would like to offer you a free guide that covers all of the Muscle basketball principles and in what situation to apply them. There's a powerful guide of best practice tips and skills empowering you to take charge of your game. So just click the link in the description below. You can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. Enjoy it and keep attacking.